Alright guys, welcome back. So there's a couple of interesting things. So the brain we found earlier, TLDR or some of the stuff. They want to change Taylor's name to Brian for a joke because brain, funny. Parliament discusses influence on anime, and I'm just gonna read this quote because I thought it was funny. It's nothing but filth trash. If I could choke every single writer and animator out there, I'd do it. I'd choke them with my own enhanced hands. And then the last one is, I do agree that anime is trash, but I'll save the genre. You can trust me. And then Biker Gang, they got arrested for vandalism. We got a Yoru Yuri. Seems like a slice of life anime or something going on. And then, of course, the girls' favorite show, who she wanted to be. It's apparently coming back for a reboot. Okay, it's only 200. All right, we got it. We're good. It's not so bad. Not so bad. Okay, let's go to work. We gotta like make bank in the next like 4 days or something, or else we're gonna be in a whole world of hurt. Water break. Good evening. Oh, mouse wheel. Whoops. Up. Hey Jill, let's have a New Year's party this Saturday. Isn't that a bit soon? Why? Did someone famous get killed at a New Year's party? No, I mean, never mind. Sure, I'm in for it. Great! And Gil? He's coming too. I mean, it's not like he has anything else to do. Hey. Well, I mean, where is he? He was escorting Clyde of his to the station. You should be back any second now. I'm back. Ooh, that was a long journey. See? So, you coming to the New Year's party too, Gil? It's not like I have anything else to do, so... I told you. We're depressing people. Oh yeah, the kid from the other day, Gabby, I think you called her, asked me to give you this. I believe it's a note. A note? Gabby? Let's see. Oh no. Oh shit. Okay. Alright. Gotta put on my serious face so that I don't fucking burst into tears. First of all, I want to apologize for my behavior before. I was still hurt by my sister's death, and it wasn't fair to take it out all the stress on you, let alone put the blame on you. And so it feels weird to ask you this. I am butchering this so badly. So sorry. And so it feels weird to ask this of you after how I treated you, but I really want to talk to you. I want to catch up, to chat for a while, to do what you were doing with me before I lashed out. I want to understand this freedom you talked about, the fear that drove you to a fight with my sister. I'll go back to the bar on the 31st. It won't take much of your time. If you don't want to see me after all that, I'll understand. But please, I really want to talk to you, Gabby. God damn it, game. I swear to God, if it ends on the 30th, because I can't pay my goddamn bills, because that is a lot of money that I don't have anymore, I'm gonna be mad and sad. I'm gonna be smad. That's what I'm gonna be. Wow, that girl has a big vocabulary. She was always a smart one. The 31st is written in different handwriting. Oh yeah, she asked me when you would be here and relatively free, so I told her about the party. I also assumed you'd say yes to the party, which might not have been the best idea, now that I think about it. Boss, I'm having second thoughts about going to the party. What? Why? Because I really don't want to face Gabby again. Now it's coming back to me what drove me to never go back and apologize after all these years. Fear and shame. Shame because I know I made a hideously stupid mistake and it's painful to face your mistakes. And fear of what they might say. With Nora, we never broke up formally, so I was always afraid that if we were to meet again, you'd break up with me. And I don't want Gabby to tell me that she hates me to my face. Norma's in the right to break up with me and Gabby's in the right to hate me, but I just don't want her to. Even if I never see her again, she'll never tell me that, and... Jill, you idiot! We're thinking backwards. Didn't the letter say she wanted to understand you? You bail out on this, she will hate you. Not only that, you're not getting a new chance here. You want to live the rest of your life running from another memory? Didn't you just say to Armitage that... to Anchorage? Boss, Armitage? Kitty hacker. Alma. Right. I don't know what happened when you fought with that girl's sister, but now you have a chance to make amends. Not only that, you have us watching your back. So I want you to think about this. One day of fear or a lifetime filled with regret. Which do you pick? Yeah, you're right, okay. God, hated feeling like that. I won't run away this time. Good, because I would have gone to your apartment and dragged you out of there if you need be. Hey, boss, thanks. That's what friends are for. Yeah. Anyways, let's start the day, shall we? Okay. Time to do stuff and change things. Really though, it's the second note that starts such feelings in me. Second one? 2 weeks ago I got another note in the mail. This one is from Lenore. Was that... Oh, okay. I was making a joke about it being her Shining Finger subscription, but it's much more depressing. If this is actually the case. If it was actually Lenore's. Was that the envelope you took away from me in a panic? Yep. You haven't opened it. Why not open it with Gabby? You're facing one fear, might as well face the other. Maybe. Don't push her, Chief. I'm not. I just know she's capable of doing all that. I'll go secure stuff at the party. Call me if you need anything. Keep it up, Jill. Thanks. Happy holidays! Someone's happy. We held a party for the staff and their children. You should have seen the faces of those kids receiving gifts. Nabbing that Santa suit at the last minute the other day was totally worth it. Santa dresses seem to have been popular this year. I heard they were sold out in most places. There was this weird shortage of Santa suits, but luck was on my side this year. I forget her voice too. Sorry for that outburst. Why? You look so happy. I felt happy too. You shouldn't hide your happiness. Anyway, can you get me a cobalt velvet, please? Sure. She's so cute. She's too cute. Stella and Sei are the best. I freaking adore them and their friendship so much. There you go. Cobalt velvet, here you go. Thanks. Are you meeting with Sei today? Yeah, she should be here in a bit. She told me she wanted a drink here, and since I was coming here too. Sadly, I can't stay for long. I have some errands to run. How's she been lately? She's better. Her wounds have been healing really nicely. If only she stopped scratching at her bandages so often. What about her eye? Eye? Oh, I was... sorry. Ooh, excuse me. It'll take longer to heal, but as long as it's kept clean, there should be no problem. But to be honest, I'm more worried about her emotional wounds. She doesn't show it, but she's had depressive bouts from time to time, and who can blame her? Her life changed completely. The job she loved no longer exists. She was used as the disposable pawn in the whole bank affair. Afraid it will all make her go back to her old ways. Old ways? There was a rough spot when Sei was a teen. Her mom's clinic was about to close, then her biological father, who was an asshole, showed up, and the teachers at her school didn't help. Sei is not a slow learner by any means, but her way of learning stuff is different. She needs equivalences to things she knows. You need to get her a bit in her mindset. Once you get this, she's a fast learner, but schools don't have that kind of patience. They basically branded her a failure. She even dropped out. She did say she didn't finish high school or college, so... I would have suggested a special course somewhere, but that would have offended her. She's always been against being labeled as special or different. Anyway, Sei was totally different during that period. Foul-mouthed, short-fused. Gotta readjusted my chair. Always frowning, the total opposite of how she is nowadays. From time to time I see that old look across her face and it scares me. You're comparing her to her teen self, though. People mature. Maybe she'll show signs from time to time, but I bet Sei knows better than to go back to that. I hope so. Give me something cold and sweet, will you? Sure, this is probably cobalt velvet. I bet. Oh, wait. Cold and sweet. Okay. Gotta have it with some rocks in it. I gotta find something that has some rocks. Give me something with some rocks in it. I need to put in a moon blast and put in so much aldehyde. Yeah, I really need to stir it up for too long because it's gotta be blended. I really hate how much I gotta do, but here you go. Thanks. This is the kind of stuff Sei asked for, you know. Now that you mention it. So, I take it Sei's family situation is exactly fine and dandy, huh? It's a bit of a mess. They've tried to fix over time, and I'm glad to say they've actually done it. Sei's mom had a really abusive relationship with Sei's biological father. Sadly, like many women in that situation, she just tried to justify his actions. But apparently things got nasty when Sei's mom, Miss Emmy, got pregnant. At that point, she had an epiphany, one could say. She didn't want that guy to raise a child, so she finally sought help. Things weren't so easy, though. Before the authorities could take him away, Miss Emmy got a serious beating from him. She still uses a cane to walk thanks to that. She moved here, Sei was born. She started her veterinary clinic. So, did he come back? He was drunk and couldn't find any drugs, so he made it to the city. It caused a ruckus for a couple of days until Sei managed to scare him off. How'd she do that? I mean, she beat him near to death. 3 times. Wow, sorry, I shouldn't laugh, but... Oh, don't worry, I laugh too. The dramatic irony there is delicious. I've been wondering, can you really be so calm in the lower parts of the city? I mean, the streets are not exactly safe, and the cavalry are sure to become a target. Well, I have my security staff with me at all times, so there's no problem. Besides, this part of the city is comfier. Come again? Sure, uptown is cleaner and maybe more secure, but it's also too sterile. Around here, you can actually feel the warmth of the people. You feel there are people living. Especially like going to a busy food stand. I feel a warmth there that uptown doesn't have. It's also easier to talk to people. Oh, you finally came. Welcome. If you try to talk to someone in the upper part of the city, they either shrug you off or flat out ignore you. People around here are a bit wary, but they're also more lively to talk to you. Not that things aren't nice there, though. Excuse me, can I get you something, Sei? Would you like something? I feel like having a beer. Make that too. But I just want one. I'm asking for one for me. Adding one to your order. Oh, that. Right. Sei is a bit of... seems like she's got a few screws loose. Not everything is always there, but that's okay. She's still the best. And no one can change my mind. And then 4 of them, and boom! Whoa. Almost messed it up. There you go. Thank you. Thanks. Sei, you should have seen the kids after you left. They were all playing with the toys you picked. You nailed it again this year. They were all asking, "Where's Sei? Where's Sei?" Why do they call you just Sei when they call me Auntie Stella? I don't look that old. Don't worry, they still like you. Sorry I had to leave, but Mom worked overtime that night and I couldn't leave her alone. What happened? Well, there were fireworks and some dogs had to be saved to hide it in a jar. The little guy managed to get his head and paw inside before getting stuck. And it was plastic, so they couldn't just try and break it. That sounds pretty messy. She needed someone to hold the dog while she worked. Poor fellow was scared. Well, I'm out! Oh, yeah. We'll have a New Year's party this Saturday if you want to come. Sure, it's better than depressing myself with my dad's woes about the next fiscal year. I'll be here. Bye, Jill. Bye, Sei. Careful! Please come again. You want to come too, Sei? I'd love to. I'll also make up for not coming last time. How was the party? Pretty nice. We played Truth or Dare. Had some phone. Had some phone. Broke some glasses. Ate lots and lots of food. Seriously, looking back, the amount of food was ridiculous compared to the number of people who were there. Better leftovers than left hanging, don't you think? Yeah. Can I get you something? Let's try something classy. Okay. How do I... classy. I mean, I gotta make Jill's favorite drink. It's classy. Of course I gotta do it. I mean, obviously. Hopefully, Jill makes some sort of comment. Nope. Okay, never mind. I was hoping for a little, like, nice little subtle touch when you actually chose it. Maybe she'd feel better than she did last time, but, I had hopes. They were dashed. Yeah. Stella came in quite cheery about Sunday. This Sunday? Oh yeah! Well, our birthday is actually the 25th. Really? There's a weird story from when she was a kid. She heard Mega Santa's story and somehow she got it into her head that by being born on the 25th, she was the spiritual reincarnation of the original Santa. That made her start giving out gifts like crazy. She got over it, but the gifting stuck to her. Spiritual reincarnation, huh? Well, the story says the Redmond family destroyed Santa's spirit, and that Mega Santa was reborn as a manifestation of the Christmas spirit. She thought that she was the old Santa spirit in a new body. The girl was delusional as a kid. Huh. Speaking of things you did when you were young, Stella mentioned she's worried about you, going back to your old ways? Something about a rough period where you were angry or something? Oh, that... It's sweet that she's worried, but I won't go back to those days just like that, though. Even if I face the same situation, I'm more mature, I'm not a teen anymore. Suspected as much. Told her as much. Hey, can you get me something bubbly? Sure, bubbly for a bubbly girl. Wait a minute. Have a cobalt velvet. Because I think she likes that. Maybe? I might just be spouting absolute nonsense right now, but I think she likes the cobalt velvet. There you go. Bubbly, bubbly. Hey, Jill, this might seem a bit random, but, do you remember the first time I came here? Oh, God, how could I forget? You were in your freaking White Knight thing, and then you took your helmet off, and then you were adorable, and then now we're here. That's what happened. Yeah, you're the second White Knight I served. I remember. Why? Wait, we served another white? Who did we serve? What? We served? Maybe before. Maybe before game time. Maybe Jill did before, I don't know. Precisely because of that. I've been meaning to ask you about this story. How was your other experience with the White Knight? Oh, now we get to know. Ooh. I had to put it simply, the, total opposite of you. Oh. She came here as part of her work, looking for information on some case. Went through the motions, offering her a drink and all that, but she came here only for her job. First I thought she was just another private eye, but she showed me her badge and all. What kind of case was it? I wouldn't know. She never told me, but she asked if I saw some people. She got pretty intense when I told her I had no idea who she was talking about. I suggested she ask the vending machines outside, and they told her the suspect climbed on them. She got her info and she left. Pretty professional, if a bit intimidating. She seemed personally invested in the case, though. The way she lost her cool was suspicious. You seem to be pretty good at reading people, Jill. Makes me kind of jealous. I'm not that good. It's just a coincidence that I noticed that. But you noticed it. I'm not good at reading people. Even if the cue was thrown in my face, I wouldn't be able to see it. Oh man, have I known some people like that. Oh, it is an interesting experience. I'm sure you can compensate with another skill. Any particular reason you asked me about that event, though? Not really. I just found the fact that I was the only other White Knight you served weird. I mean, really? Just two? Weird. I know. I've spent most of my life with almost no interactions with White Knights until I met you. Means you've had a nice life, then. That sounded creepier than I thought. A bit, yeah. Well, I'm done for the day. Thanks, Jill. Please come again, and we're gonna go to the next episode. Yeah.